Good morning, Earth Angels. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever I'm finding you in the world. Welcome to the Feminine CEO podcast, Fairy Godmother Monday. I'm Lorraine Pursell, your host. I welcome you with all my heart. This is the place where Earth Angels fortify, magnify, get their strength for the week, so that we are not sideswiped by other people's agendas. I don't need to tell you that, hi Michelle, I don't need to tell you that we are easily sideswiped by other people's agendas. That's why it's so important that we know who we are, that we get into our strength, that we get into our power. And this is the place we do it every Monday at 8 a.m. Sorry, not 8 a.m. anymore. It's 9 a.m. And I got to tell you, since I changed it just that hour later, I feel so much more expansive. There's something about that 8 o'clock. I was just always jamming and I was starting to go, I don't really want to do it. And so I love that I've given myself that extra hour. I just was able to sneak in a client call and just, yeah. So welcome, Lisa. Good to see you again. Okay, now I am going to be a good girl and go like this, swipe left to reveal comments. Okay, and would you guys drop me a comment? There we go. Hi, there we go. Alrighty, so yes, this is where we center, where we get our direction from source for the week. You are so important to source. You are so important to source. Lisa, yes, good morning. Yeah, good to see you again, honey. You are so important to source. You just don't know it. Because we're the ones who kind of think we're like the dregs of the earth. We always have self-esteem issues. We always have self-confidence issues. We always have worthiness issues. We were dealt a hand, probably by our upbringing, that made sure of that, so that became our life's goal, to do the Herculean effort to believe in ourselves and believe we have a purpose and believe that we matter. So we always need reinforcement on that. It just blows my mind how much my mind goes into the cesspool. My sister's here. Hi, Janine. Good morning at 6 a.m. in California. So, yes. So we're going to ground to Mother Earth. I'm going to come up with some blurb that always comes through, something from source. I'm just sitting here as an open channel. Then we're going to go into the quantum field. I'm going to show you how to make your own dreams come true. Good morning, sis. Your own dreams come true in the quantum field of all possibilities. Then I'm going to draw some cards. And I invite you to stay until I sign off, because often, those of you who like bug off as soon as I start doing the closing thing, you miss sometimes something really profound comes through at the very end. So my invitation to you is don't jump off at the very end. You can do whatever you want. But those of you who are like, she's winding up, I'm going to get off. I feel like source just holds something for you guys. So for those of you who stay around. So anyway, oh, thank you. I love it too. It's like this calico thing. Love. Okay. So let's start by breathing in through the top of our head. I want you to be aware of your auric body. Okay, here's your body. You know we have chakras. But your auric body, you know we have a field that goes out 10 feet around us, like 10 feet this way and 10 feet that way and 10 feet below us and 10 feet above us. This is the causal chakra. We have another chakra up here. And so I want you to be aware of that, okay? Just want you to be aware of this field. Daphne! This field that's all around you. Just be aware of this field that's all around you. Okay? So wherever you go, You're like carrying this giant hoop skirt, but it's like all around you, okay? You're like this huge bubble. Anyone who gets near that field is affected by your energy. That's with all humans, okay? So when someone's being a grump, when someone's being miserable, it's affecting everybody. But do you know light is 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times more? Okay, Abraham says, one person who is in alignment, that means feeling good, feeling happy, is more powerful than 1,000,000 who are not. So I'm taking that formula and extrapolating it to us. So someone could be in the foulest of moods. Someone could be, evil, blah, blah, and you get a being of light in there and you have just doused the flame. That's you. That's you as an earth angel, especially as an earth angel. Other people don't give a shit. Are you aware of that? Are you aware that this is the difference between them and you? Are you aware that this is why you're an earth angel? You might just go, oh, everybody's like this. I'm nothing special. You are the light of the world. You are. This is why I'm so dedicated. My 30 years of being a counselor and a coach and working with thousands of people around the world with my programs, my TV, my book, my live streams, my reels, my one-on-one clients. This is why I'm so passionate about us, because we are the ones that really need to magnify our energy, because the world needs you. The world needs you. Vicky, the world needs your energy. The world needs your channeling of source in such a big way. In such a big way. Especially now. Oh my God. I had someone who messaged me and said, oh, what do you think about, she mentioned a political situation in the U.S. and I go, I don't really know anything about it. I send them light and love, but I don't know anything about it. I purposely don't pay attention because it will bring my energy down. That's not my purpose. Now, some people, it might be their purpose to be involved. And if that's your purpose, you do that. For me, it's not. And so I know from the teachings of Matt Kahn that if it's in my family and if I can do something about it physically, if it's outside my front door and I could do something about it physically, like me yelling at the kids yesterday who were throwing a net into the pond to catch fish in an unfair advantage, something fierce rose up in me and I marched out of my house and I walked around the corner because I didn't want them to know where I lived. And I walked around and from like 100 feet away, I just said, hey, this thing just came out of me. Hey, and they stopped. And it just rose from inside of me. And I'm like, what are you doing? Don't you know you're not supposed to be here? Didn't you know there are no trespassing signs all around this property? Like, I see the kids fishing here and it's fine if you got a fishing pole and they're cool. I picked up their trash. That pisses me off. But you know what? I'd rather have them here fishing than out making mischief. But when they threw the net and they got in the water, I'm like, they're going to get the turtles. They're going to catch fish. What are they going to do with these little fish? They're not going to do anything with them but leave them up to die. So I just got fierce on their asses. And I marched over to them and they were like scrambling. And then as I got closer, I realized they were only like 10. And my heart started to soften toward them. But I'm like, don't you cave. Don't you cave. I said, the next time I see you here, I'm calling the sheriff. If I just see them fishing here, I'm not going to do that. But they were, it's like I can take some shit. But if someone messes with me and messes with my people, or with my pond, the fish and the turtles in my pond are my people. I was like, oh my God, probably everybody, because it's 40 units around this thing. And everybody looks at the pond. Now, I don't know what people were doing, probably watching the game and they couldn't hear me, but it was so loud. So that, I saw it and something just rose up inside of me and I did something about it, because that's when you move. That's when you move. That's when you get involved. But not when it's something you can't do anything about, because that just takes your shit down. And then you're of no use to anybody. And I'm talking from experience, because I remember early in my career, I would hear about hurricanes in the Philippines and people dying, and I would feel so bad, and then I would feel bad for feeling good. And I'm like, you know what? You can't. And then I was expected to be up and happy and support somebody. I'm going to catch up in your comments in a minute. Then I'm supposed to be happy and support people. This does not work. I have to draw the line. And then I heard Matt Kahn affirm that. I've heard him affirm it a few times. If it's not in your house, if it's not your family that you can do something about, if it's not someone on the street you can give money to or give food to, you can't do anything but give light and love. And I remember sitting in my bed in Aptos, California, and I would be up in the middle of the night, and I would just wake up and I would just send light to the entire. I would start with my area, and then I would go to San Jose, then I'd go to the entire Bay Area, then I would go the whole valley, and then I would go all across California, and then I go across the United States, and I go across Canada and Mexico, and then I go all around the world. And I would just sit there and I would just go like this with light and love, and just circle the whole planet with light and love. That's what you can do. But that's hard to even think of that when you're suffering. Okay? So that's why who on earth does that besides you guys? I wouldn't be surprised if a few of you have done that as well. Okay. So we are special. I'm just going to say it. We're special. I know that's hard to say. I know that's hard to even believe sometimes. When there's an injustice happening in front of you, when you can lend a hand, when you can give money, when you can give food, when you can give support, when you can give an ear, yes. Yes. Otherwise, you send them light and love. And as far as worry being like negative prayer, I've told this story before. It's worth sharing again. And this is what we do in the quantum field when we get to that section. The Greg Braden going across the Sonoran Desert with his Indian friend to pray rain. He said they went across acres and 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 acres of beautiful blue sage. Finally got to this plateau with this stone circle, and it was so old, the Indian didn't even know who put it there or how old it was. And he took off his shoes and he stepped inside the circle, and he stood there for a minute, hands in prayer mudra. And then he said, "I'm hungry. You want to go get a bite to eat?" And he said, "Well, yeah, but I thought you were going to pray for rain." He goes, "No, I was not going to pray for rain. I was going to pray rain." And what he explained was when he stepped into that circle, he smelled the rain on the pueblo. He saw the children splashing in the mud puddles. He saw the corn crops growing bigger from the rain. He heard the laughter of the women gathering the water. And once he did that, once he embodied it, then it was done. Because once we ask, it is given. So there's your primer on the quantum field right there. That's it. That is everything about the quantum field right there. So we got to cut the worry out, you guys. I'm gonna do a workshop, a 3-day workshop soon. I'd love to know what title you would like. Would it be on anxiety? Would it be on worry, which is part of anxiety? what would be the topic that you guys would like to be involved in? I'm thinking anxiety. I could do 3 days on anxiety and how to, because here's the thing, when we remove anxiety, we are actually able to reverse age. Like the diet I'm doing right now is reverse aging my body because it's taking all the weight, all the heaviness that my body has to take care of is getting removed. Cutting the worry out. Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot of that down. Anxiety. Okay, good. Anybody else want to throw in right now what kind of workshop you want? I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Okay. Because there's a lot that we can worry about, right? There's a lot. Okay, and then as far as other people go, like say I worry about my son. Okay. It's the discipline to put guardrails up on our brain. The negative effects of fretting. Got it. Yep. Chapter titles. Thanks, you guys. I can see that actually you guys gave me the outline. Anna, definitely anxiety. Got it. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, so for somebody else, like let's say it's somebody across the world. Maybe you're worried about somebody in the Middle East. Oh, just send them love right now. When you feel that, then you move. You move by sending them love. There's nothing else you can do. You can send them money. Trust underneath that. Yeah. You hold the vision of them being powerful. Like I asked my son a couple of weeks ago, how would you like me to hold you? And he said, wisdom. So when I think about him, I start to feel myself worrying. I go, okay, wisdom. I see my son with wisdom. And just hold that. So how do you want to hold these people that you're worrying about? That is putting positive energy into their field. And you guys know that's why I love doing this, is that your energy fuels the world. Your energy fuels the world. Your energy fuels the world. Let's just stop right now and let's just send light and love all around the planet. You might see a particular hot spot that's been on your heart. Just going to send all that fuel all the way around the planet, all around the planet. You're being in alignment. You're insisting on feeling good. You're insisting on being happy. Is alignment. That's alignment. You're being in alignment. Your energy is more powerful than 1 million who are not. So if we extrapolate that out, how many millions are there in 8 billion? I think that equates to the square root of 1% of the population is all we need to completely shift the energy of the planet. But the thing is, we have to stay in it. We have to stay in it. That's the key. That's the key. That's the key. Hold on, I'm going to go get my water. Hang on a second. So it's not just dabbling in this energy. You have to be committed to this energy. And what a problem. You have to be committed to the energy of feeling good. So I'm gonna run this question by you guys again. Yes. What topics would you like if I were to do a 3-day seminar, what topics would you like me to cover? And I'm thinking anxiety, but I would love to hear what topics within that or what topics altogether would you like me to throw in? You guys gave me a lot of great ideas. Yeah, so that is the key. That is like getting your angel wings on earth, when you can hold the energy. And nothing is more important than that you feel good. Nothing is more important than that you feel good. And that is, okay, that's being committed. Yeah, that's a good one right there, Daphne, being committed to the energy of feeling good. That's what separates us. That's what makes us different. Because when we understand how important it is that we feel good, because our aura, my aura right now is going through my wall into my neighbor's house. When you get that, I am more than enough. It's another good one. You guys are going to attend and go, I remember that chapter. I said that. It's such a beautiful thing, especially when you realize and remember that we are 99.9999 trust, that the universe is working for you, not against you. Yes, yes, yes. Then grab that back. Got it. Yes. Thank you for dropping that again, Lisa. Yes, anxiety and fear. Feeling good is what makes, yeah. Because when we can get to the point that we don't feel guilty for feeling good, we made it. We made it. Oh, we're so codependent. It's one of the trademarks of Earth Angels. I'm going to talk about that one too. Can somebody write codependence so I can take a screenshot of it? Janine or Daphne, can you write codependence? Can somebody please write codependence in there for me? Dying to self, ego, pride. Yeah. Daph, can you write codependence? So you are a special breed. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for being my stenographer. Because if I put it on a piece of paper, then I have all these scraps of paper and I have it on my phone, I have it in pictures. Just be nice to have it all here. So nothing is more important than that you feel good. Nothing is more important than that you feel good. And when you don't feel good because you're worrying about somebody, it's because you have such a good heart. And thank you. Thank you. Oh God, you guys, this is so great. Yeah. You just have to discipline yourself to know, hey, I am a light bearer. I'm going to take this. I'm going to move this around. I'm going to handle this. Okay. So we are 99.99999% energy and only 1% matter. No, only 0.00001% matter. So if you took all the energy, this is a green pea that got really old. Okay, Mare, I hear you. Feeling good Janine, feeling good and happy for no reason. Okay, so this is, if you took all the matter in the universe, this is all there would be. That's all there would be. If you compacted it really tight, this is all the matter in the universe right here. The size of a single green pea, although this pea is brown now. I eat enough of them that I should just like bring one over every week. So at least it's green. So the rest of it is energy, ladies. The rest of it is energy. So what energy are you contributing to the planet? And on that note, let's check in with Mother Earth. Mother Earth, what energy would you like us to embody? So just tune in, breathe in, white, golden, pink light, swirling counterclockwise spin of white, golden, pink light. The white light evacuates, pulls it out. The pink light sucks it down, and then the gold light just reinfuses. Okay, so it's all three working together. All three working together, all three working together, all three working together. Cleaning, 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 purifying, 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 purifying everything that is not serving you out. Everything that is not serving you out. And then we're going to flush it out to the bottom of the earth. And again, top of your head. Cleaning, 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 cleaning. Every single cell, 50 trillion cells. You have 100 million atoms inside of every one of your 50 trillion cells. That's one big number. So every single atom, every single cell, blah, 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 all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Put your hand on your liver. Put your hand on your stomach, your pancreas, your adrenals, your kidneys, your intestines, your lungs, your heart, what are those hormone-making things? Your glands. Your brain, your ears, your eyes, your mouth, your teeth, your bones, your marrow, your blood. We're just going to clean, 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 clean. Because I want you ladies around here until you're 120. Still doing the work. Crusaders for light. Kicking ass. Not being gimpy. Not being sick, but being like, motherfucking get out of my way. I'm going to take this shit down. I am a being of light. Get out of my way. Like I yelled at those boys yesterday across the pond. Like me, body surfing with my grandchildren on Monday. Janine, Mother Earth is telling me to continue my feel good and continue staying my course. It's going to be 15 days tomorrow. Yes, 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 yes. Vicky, you damn straight. Yes, yes, yes. I didn't see your comments up above. Let me just breeze through real quick and see if it still applies. In the meantime, just keep cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. And thank you for all your comments. Looks like I got everybody. Mary, welcome. Becoming more confident in the quantum field. I envision positivity in negative situations. This is Daphne. Now releasing light to darkness. Light illuminates everything. Yes. Yes, that's it right there, girlfriend. That is it. That's our power. That's our power. That is why Jesus could just heal somebody like this. That's why someone could just touch the hem of his skirt and they'd be healed. That's why I'm such a powerful coach, because I only see you in your healed state. I don't even have to work at it. That's all I see when I see you guys. So because of that, I'm able to pull you forward to who your real thing is. And then I see this crap on top, and then we lift that off, right? That's my superpower. Yeah, Daphne, the negative effects of fretting. I love that. I remember that song. Do you guys remember that song by the Kinks? Don't you fret, now I'll be there. I'll be there to hold you tight. I'll be there to stand beside you when the sun goes down at night. I used to love the Kinks. I'll be waiting till the day I come home to you again. For my love won't ever fade. I will always be the same. Don't you fret now, I'll be there. Kathy, I'll be there to hold you tight. I'll be there to stand beside you when the sun goes down at night. Yes, Mother Earth's telling Mary, continue light and love mantra. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I wanted to share something else. I would say if I had any scripture that is mine, you know how they say scripture, it is from the Old Testament, and it's, he that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide in the shadow of the Almighty. And what I want to talk to you about, yay, that's right, yes, yes, yes. Dwelling, this is what I'm talking about, dwelling in the secret place of the Most High, dwelling there. What does it mean to dwell? Let's just think about that word. Does anybody want to look it up for me? And put the definition of dwell in the comments. Dwell to me means to just abide, stay in the soup. So when we can dwell in the secret place of the Most High, what does that mean? To stay in the feel good, right? And send that energy to the people in the Middle East. Send that energy to all the other hot spots in the world. The ability to dwell for the individuals, the civilians, and especially, listen, send light and love to the perpetrators, you guys. Because can you imagine if they were loved, how they wouldn't want to hurt anybody anymore? So we need to get out of our little shit fits and send them love, healing love, right? So dwelling in this energy all day, all night, in the midst of doing our stuff all day long, right? This is our calling as the Earth Angel Nation. So Mother Earth, what do you require of us today? Dwell, live in or at a specified place, the secret place of the Most High. What does it mean, the secret place of the Most High? It means the place that everybody else isn't noticing because they're so busy running around like chickens with their heads cut off. And do you understand that that's the purpose of all this shenanigans right now, for people to be, thank you, Lisa, thank you, Vicky, means a place where someone lives, a home, house, apartment, etc. Dwelling is being neutral. Oh, okay, let's see, example. They built a small dwelling in the woods. It's an older, more formal, poetic form of, okay, this is brilliant, you guys. Thank you so much. So if we dwell in the secret place of the Most High, the secret place of the Most High is the place you can only get to with peace, right? But if you're not in peace, don't beat yourself up. Just start saying, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love, I love, I love. Those words, they just fucking short circuit all the mind fuck I've got going on when I just say, I love, 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 I love. All of a sudden, my eyes go up and I see trees and I see beauty. Dwelling is part of healing. Sitting with something, not rushing past it, is how some truths finally settle. Yes, 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 yes. Lisa, you fit right in. To live in a given state, condition, such as, oh, this is going to be good. Anna just got us the Hebrew. Condition such as dwelling in happiness. Yes, dwelling in happiness. Can we dwell in happiness? Can we dwell in peace? Like Lisa said, bringing it all back to trusting that the universe has it all in control. The world is acting out a play that has been in the making for eons, you guys. And yes, we send love and energy to the individuals. We don't want them to be hurt. We don't want any, but what we have to remember is that, have you noticed when you're in the middle of something that's really traumatic, how you have just a certain amount of grace that other people don't have access to? Have you noticed that? Well, guess what? They do too. And we can't imagine what it's like for them, but we need to know that they are in a certain measure of grace. You know, God, it says God doesn't give you more than you can handle. I don't know if that's a scripture or just some human thing. But I believe that as we focus on dwelling in the secret place of the Most High, as we focus on dwelling in love. And it's so funny, after I yelled at the boys and they got off, they were running, like they were like holding their pants up by their, and they were like hitching across the thing. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I just kept going. Even though my heart was melting when I saw how young they were, I'm like, don't you let up. And I wanted to say at the end, because they were so respectful, and I caught them at this perfect, and I just wanted to say, I love you. I thought that's going to be such a mind fuck to them if I say that. So I didn't say it, but I have just been sending light and love to those two little boys, like continuously. They are in my field now, and I'm like taking care of them in spirit. Those of you who missed that story, if you jumped on a little bit later, just go ahead and listen to the replay. Okay, so I got to listen to, oh man, Anna. Anna's even got the Hebrew letters. Okay, Anna, in Hebrew, the word dwell can be translated using several words, the most common being shakan. Ooh, this is a big one. Okay. Let's see. Okay. But this is important, you guys. I'm going to read this to you. Oh, this is big. Okay. Primarily means to sit, remain, or inhabit, while shakan often translates to settle down or reside. Reside in peace. And when you're out of peace, just come back to saying, I love, I love, I love, I love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Rumi says if you only could say one prayer, the most powerful prayer you can say is thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Paul said in everything give thanks. He was saying that while they were beating the shit out of him. In everything give thanks. In everything give thanks and pray without ceasing. This is our call, you guys, to reside. Both words are used in the Old Testament to describe God's presence among his people. Oh, doesn't this just feed your soul, you guys? If this feeds your soul, you're in the right tribe. Let's see. Here is more detailed breakdown. Yashab. This is the most frequent Hebrew word translated in dwelling, the Old Testament, appearing over 400 times, according to Bible Hub. It encompasses the ideas of sitting, remaining, and inhabiting. For example, in Exodus 25:8, God instructs the Israelites to build a sanctuary so that he may dwell among them. So now we don't need a temple. Where are we dwelling? Here and in our body. And that's why I feel so good about eating the way I'm eating, because I feel like I'm really honoring my body by not putting anything man-made processed into it, unless it's made by love, but that's going to be a while. It's going to be like 3 more months. Okay, Lorraine. Okay. Dwell among. So your heart is where God can dwell. To reside also describes God's dwelling according to the International Standard Bible. The term Shekinah, did I say that right? Refers to the divine presence, is derived from this root. Other Hebrew words like yashab, shakan are most common, and other Hebrew words can also be translated as dwell, depending upon the context. The concept of dwelling in the Hebrew has both literal and figurative meanings. It can refer to physical dwelling places, but also to God's presence. See, that's, to me, Dwelling in the secret place of the Most High is dwelling in God's presence, okay? And the believer's relationship with God, the idea of dwelling in the Bible often signifies a close and intimate relationship with God. There we are. Nothing is more important to me than my relationship with God is number one. Even though I swear like a sailor. I remember Lisa saying, I totally get that. I remember Spirit of Compassion saying to Anthony William, we really wish you wouldn't swear, but because you do so much service, it's okay, we'll let it go. I feel like that's what Source is saying to me too. I mean, I just think sometimes the words that fly out of my mouth, oh man, are you kidding? I even say fuck around my grandkids. I don't hold back. I mean, I try to, but sometimes that word just, I'm sorry. It's just a word. And I just think church people are stupid. So, excuse me, I just mean the hypocritical ones that go and think that they can. We live the truth, okay? We live the truth. So I'm entitled to swear. It's part of me. Vicki and I both, okay? We link arms on that. Wow, where'd you find this one? Vicki, an earth angel is a spiritual concept referring to a person who is believed to have strong connection to the divine. Oh. And, okay, hold on. The Seymour sometimes is hard for me to get. It's not working for me right now. There we go. Wow, Vicki, this is so incredible. An earth angel is a spiritual concept referring to a person who is believed to have a strong spiritual connection, strong connection to divine, and a natural inclination to help and heal others. Am I preaching to the choir? Often embodying characteristics similar to those of celestial angels. They are not literal angels, but rather individuals who possess a deep empathy. That's why you're so thrown off when others are suffering. Compassion and a desire to make a positive impact in the world. Wow. Hey, Vixter, can you copy that and send it to me on Messenger? Because I can't get the whole screenshot. Wow. Because that's who I work with, is the Earth Angel Nation, you guys. I'm all about supporting you guys because I know how important it is. The world depends on you. The world depends on you. The world depends on you. You are the salt of the earth. And you staying in alignment, is what keeps, love is what holds the universe together. Love is what keeps it all going. Love. Yay, we just got our definition, you guys. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Amazing Earth Angel definition. Yes. Vicki, where'd you find that? And if you even want to get more closely connected to the divine, start eating like I'm eating. The more you get the gunk, the processed stuff, the preservatives, the fats. I know avocados are healthy fat, but I'm detoxing now, so I'm having no fat. Oh my God, the last couple of days it's been so hard. But every time you eat fat, you halt your body from detoxing. A whole long thing. I know why. If you want to know, reach out to me over Messenger and I'll tell you. Because the more you lift the gunk out of your body, the higher you elevate. You've got things like there's fluoride in our water to dampen our connection to God. Okay. Is it your pineal right here? The third eye. Fluoride actually covers this up. The Nazis gave it to the Jews in the concentration camps to halt their connection to God. Okay. We put it in our water. So we have to really, really, really focus on letting the light come out of us. And the more you do, the more powerful you become. I'm just telling you. So you can do whatever you want, but I'm just saying, if you want to really, really get close to God, follow Anthony William, medical medium. And I'll just leave it at that. Because you remove everything that's covering your third eye. It's like just there's nothing blocking you. And you will start to notice that the things that bother you don't bother you anymore. You're in this elevated state. Because the things that are on the planet that everybody consumes and everybody partakes in, because it's just normal human behavior, you no longer do. And so you're up here, not that you're above anybody, but you're up here so you can see what's actually going on. And you're like, hell no, I'm not stepping into that shit. Yep. So I'm in week 5 of my only fruits and vegetables. I did break down to have black beans. I think it was my birthday. I was so hungry and I'd hurt my foot body surfing so bad I couldn't walk. I just had to get upstairs and I was so hungry. I opened up 2 cans of black beans and I put in a ton of onions and scarfed that down. Other than that, I've had nothing but fruits and vegetables. This is my 5th week. I'm so proud of myself, you guys. I'm so proud of myself. I'm going to go like this all summer long. And then in September, when I go to my nephew's wedding with my sister, we're going on a road trip, Thelma and Louise road trip. I'm going to add avocados, probably one a day. Yes, I can't wait. Yes, I can. But I'm going to be in such amazing shape. Spiritually, emotionally, spiritually. And the thing is, when you can see from here, you have even more compassion, even for the perpetrators, because you understand what's really going on. Yes. Okay. So once you've gotten Mother Earth, let's set your intention. Once you've gotten Mother Earth, what energy does she want you to embody to serve her planet? So there only needs to be about 10,000 people to hold this energy constantly, to completely shift the energy of the planet. That's the square root of 1% of the population. It's about 10,000 people is all it takes. But the trick is we have to hold this energy to really make the difference. It's not pop in, then feel bad, and then pop out. And it's still contributing, but it's to make that 1/10 of 1%, the square root of 1%, I'm so excited for our road trip. I know, Janine, it's going to be so fun. Paying for the rental car today. It's dwelling in the secret place of the Most High. Who's up for dwelling in the secret place of the Most High? Who's up for dwelling in the secret place of the Most High? That is what changes everything. So, what does Mother Earth want you to hold? Intention. And what is your intention for the week? My intention is to be joyously productive. Joyously productive. That's a nice intention. And Mother Earth wants me to hold the energy of... I just heard holy crap. Holy crap. I'm serious. It just came from over here. Holy crap. What was that? I think the holy crap is Mother Earth's just really pleased with all this stuff I shared with you guys today. And I wanted, Darcy, hi. And I really wanted to share that dwelling thing. and it just came together beautifully. Did you guys notice? Do you guys know I never plan this stuff? I never plan what I'm going to say. Okay, it just all comes through. I got to sit on a pillow because my rear end is getting tired. Sitting on a metal chair. Oh, that's better. Yeah. I should do that every time. Okay, so intention. My intention is to be joyously productive. I know this backwards to you. Mother Earth wants me to hold the energy of, I just keep hearing holy crap. Mother Earth, holy crap. You know what that means? To be open to more good. Right now, you guys, there's so much good coming in. There's so much good coming in. And I want to hold the energy of being able to let it come in. Just more and more and more and more and more and more good. Okay, so what is your dream? What is your desire? We're going into the quantum field now. Remember the story about pray rain? You're just going to feel it, experience it. That's your work. Feel it, experience it, hold it. What is your... What is your desire? Man, yeah, it's holy crap, you guys. Holy crap. Because I'll tell you what, my normal desire, I've already accelerated past it. And now I'm onto something else. I am not even shitting you. Holy fuck. It's going to be easy. When you let yourself dwell, everything is easy. Everything is easy. Everything comes to you so easily. Oh, yes, 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 yes. So you're just going to embody and feel the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Oh my God. Oh, I feel like I'm having an awakening right here with you guys. Neville Goddard says, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. I receive, I receive, I receive, I receive. I receive, I receive. Yes, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you stay in a place of thank you with it. And you only ask once. You do not need to continue asking. Every time you continue to ask is showing God you don't believe it's going to happen. The trick to the quantum field is believing that it's on its way. I receive, I receive. Yes, and yes, and yes, and yes, and yes, and yes, and yes. Daphne is a living example of that right now. Yes, and yes, and yes, and yes, and yes, and yes, and yes. And soon I'm going to be following your footsteps again, girl. Mary, my intention is to trust God to do for my loved ones what I cannot do, dwell in God's love. Yes. Janine, Mother Earth is telling me to continue staying my course and eating right. No beer. Yes, 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 yes. Mother Earth is telling me, holy crap. Stay in holy crap, yes, energy. Yes, 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 yes. Dwell in the secret place of the Most High with your desire, with your vision. You can do this. You can do this. Stay in the secret place of the Most High with your vision. Let's draw some cards. You know what? The very top card, I'm going to read this one. To receive what I want, I must not push against unwanted. This is important, you guys. This means with hardship, not to push against it. I know this is backwards for you, but I want you to see the picture and just absorb the energy. To receive what I want, I must not push against unwanted. This is an expanding universe, and all things must be allowed. In other words, for you to understand and experience what you desire, you must understand that what that which you do not desire. You must understand that which you do not desire. For in order to be able to choose and focus, both must be present and understood. And the secret is to focus on what we want, not on the unfortunate. Because when we see the unfortunate, that automatically tells us what we want. But now that we know what we want, dwell over here in the feel good of this, not over here in the unwanted. That's the trick. Pull yourself over here and stay here in the feel good. That's the secret. Because when you push against the unwanted, you bring the unwanted. You bring more, you put energy to the unwanted. No bueno. No bueno. Rebecca Campbell. He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide in the shadows of the Almighty. So this one says, I'm sorry. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. We're living in divisive times. When we're hurt and triggered, we tend to see things as a personal attack rather than an opportunity for healing. If we're to find true peace and unity, we need to drop our defenses and see things outside of right and wrong. As souls, we intrinsically remember unity and yearn for it here on earth. Perhaps this is why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite. But it's crucial to remember that we can't simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. This is one of the greatest challenges for starseeds. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge the ways in which both we and the world have been divisive, personally, ancestrally, and collectively. The shadows, hate, wounds, separation, severings, wrongs, and sadness. You may be called to explore how you, your ancestors, or your society have consciously or unconsciously inflicted pain on others, to find a way to drop the armor around your heart and see things as they truly are for all people. To say, I'm sorry with an open heart and mean it. To be part of the healing rather than the perpetuation of inherited conflict or oppression. This isn't about blame. It's about unwinding the patterning that got us here. You may be called to devote your time to causes you believe in or do healing work on your ancestral line. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How are you being called to drop your defenses and unwind past wrongs? Boy, that was pretty fitting. Oh, I feel like those cards gave us the missing pieces to this perfect sermon today. Earth Angel Church. Okay, loves. I send you off to do your vital work on the planet today and this week. Stay strong and feeling good. Stay strong in opening to your next levels. Stay strong in playing bigger. Stay strong in noticing when you're falling into worry, concern, fretting, lack of worthiness, undeserving. Stand strong. Know who you are. Know your vision. Know that you're worthy. Know that that desire in your heart is meant for you. God gives us the desires of our heart. They're put there by God. I love you. I see you. I thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you next Monday, if not before. And stay tuned to Facebook, IG, YouTube, email for booster shots to get you through the week and remind you of your power of the light. Bye for now.